But broski, man, I've been thinking about starting my own business, man, because I really ain't trying to work for nobody, you know?
I think entrepreneurial is the way to go, man. I think at the end of the day, having only one form of income is too close to none. So, you know, the ability to have some type of entrepreneurial endeavor in general, being able to pass that on to your next kid, you know, to your kids, to the next generation is really the way to go. You know, what you think about starting?
I really don't know, man. I know I got a lot of things on my mind. I just got to narrow it down, you know?
I think you first got to ask yourself, you know, one, you know, what you good at, right? Like starting out understanding what you good at is going to be able to say, okay, can I determine if I'm better than someone else in this same category? So I think literally asking that question, and then small businesses, I want to say 20% of them fail in the first year. I think some of the best businesses in the world is solving a problem, right? Either helping make somebody's life a little easier or whatnot. And then see, you know, as you able to kind of get in there and serve an underserved market, then you just ask yourself, you know, really what you're good at. But I think before you do that, man, just get the pen and the pad, man, and start writing it all down.
Write it down like pen and paper? Like what you mean?
100%. I think one good way to think about it is like starting with a business plan. Because most businesses are going to fail because they ain't had no clear-cut direction of where they wanted to go, right? Like, okay, what's my pathway to being profitable? Starting off with that business plan, understanding exactly, you know, what you're good at, what's your own personal competitive advantage, right? I think the next thing you ask yourself is, you know, what's your target audience, right? Is it, you know, 60-year-old women in the suburbs, or is it 25-year-old men in the urban communities? I think at the end of the day, once you start asking those type of questions, it's gonna give you a better idea of how you even want to market your product.
So how do I find my target audience, bro?
You know, one good way to find your target audience is just doing as much research as possible. I think one great resource to use is Nielsen, because they do all the actual research of saying, okay, what type of groups buying these type of categories of products, right? And I think that's one way to start, right? But also researching who your competitors are, right? If you're doing a shoe business, if you're doing a restaurant, right? See the type of people that are, or a dessert parlor or something. It's really just looking to see, one, the people that are in your industry, who are they marketing to? Who are the type of patrons that are going to their establishment? And I think that's one solid way, because there's no such thing as a one size fits all, right? Like at the end of the day, this shirt I got on, we ain't gonna have, everybody's not gonna wear a Black Wealth Matters shirt, right? Exactly. Certain races and demographics might not. And so, and you can write all this stuff down in your business plan.
Because for real, you is going crazy with the Black Wealth Matters, you know? I'm trying to go crazy with something, you know what I mean?
Man, focus on branding. I think that's one of those things a lot of people don't put a lot of effort to, because it just sounds kind of easy. But at the end of the day, right, branding is key. When you go on social media, right, because social media is probably the biggest channel when it comes to being able to successfully market your business. So at the end of the day, you want to have some consistency across all platforms. So whatever the name of your business, if it's at, you know, Motions Limited, you want to have at Motions Limited on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You want to make sure your audience is able to find you as easy as possible, right? I think having the same name is going to really help with that.
Right.
So if you want to learn how to invest the right way and invest in the right companies, come join the Maconomics Club. If you go back and look at all the Maconomics videos, I've already been telling y'all what was the best companies to invest in. This time around, I'm going to show you firsthand. Come join the Maconomics Club, link in bio. Let's get to the bag.